Hey guys, Minx here with a little video that I wanted to make for a while. I thought I'd finally make, as the level of being asked to do it has got really high in recent weeks, and I just wanted to make a public statement about this. I'm sure some people are still going to ask me, but at least if I put this out, it should hopefully, help you guys realize why I am not playing Danganronpa 3. Sorry, Danganronpa V3. I'm sorry. Every time I say that, everyone's like, actually, it's V3. Yeah. Anyway, regardless, we're going to talk about Danganronpa V3. For those of you who don't know, I did play the game on Twitch. The VODs, I think, are still up. In fact, yeah, I'm sure they're still up for you to watch if you want to see what happened. But just to summarize, for those of you who didn't watch it on Twitch, and summarize why I'm not playing it here on YouTube. I didn't intend to put it up on YouTube, but, well, for the first, section of the game, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed meeting the new cast members and, exploring the new school and that kind of thing. Oh, and just to say this, obviously there's fucking spoilers for Danganronpa V3 in this video. So just to be clear, from this point onwards, there are spoilers for Danganronpa V3 in the video. So if you don't want to watch it and be spoiled, just so you know, just to make that clear. Anyway, so I enjoyed the first part, really was getting into it. I got to the first class trial. I thought the investigation sequence ran on a bit long. I thought that they were too long, as it were, in 2. I think 1 kind of had the perfect length for the trials. If you ask me, I feel trials should be a bit less drawn out. I don't want to spend 4 hours doing a fucking trial. But regardless, I got to the trial, and that's when everything kind of fell apart for me. It was too long, is the first thing. I don't know if I could sit through many trials of that length, especially as it... Danganronpa writing is not great, okay? It often repeats stuff. It tries to drum home a point too much, to the point that is almost a meme of the way it's done. But I can usually deal with that, because I do enjoy the games. I really like Danganronpa 1, 2, and I even liked Trigger Happy Havoc. Ultra Despair Girls, I even like that quite a lot as well. So, I can deal with the writing to a certain extent. I do get a little frustrated with it sometimes, but generally, it's not bad. The trial was a crazy word salad, and to top it all off, there were 2 other major contributing factors. So I was originally playing it on PC. For those of you who don't know, when the PC version launched, I don't know if it's fixed now. I'm assuming it probably is fixed now, because this is such a massive problem. But when I was playing it at launch on PC, I was playing with a mouse and keyboard, and the on-screen prompts were wrong. So it would say A on screen as a QuickTime event, you know what I mean? And actually, you'd have to press S. So it reversed different keybinds. I had loads of problems with left click and right click not working properly either, and just generally it was a fucking mess of a port. One of the worst ports I played in a long time. The controls were just all over the fucking place. Now I'm assuming they fixed it now, whatever. But at the time, that really, I kept failing shit in the trial because I couldn't sort of switch things around in my head. I couldn't remember what swap with what and that kind of thing, and it did make it quite frustrating to play, and I got pretty mad about that. You guys know I have a quick temper. I'm fairly volatile. You know what I'm saying. But I guess the real kicker, the real kicker for me was the end result of the first trial. Now, a lot of you probably going to be upset with me for this. So I just want to preface this by saying this is just my opinion. Obviously, I know a lot of people will disagree with my opinion here, and you're totally entitled to do that. If you enjoy the game, totally fair play to you. I'm not saying you're an idiot or a bad person. This is just my personal preference, and I felt really annoyed by the events of the first trial. I really liked the Ultimate Pianist. I thought she was just I've forgotten her fucking name now, obviously, because it's been fucking months since I fucking played it, but I really liked the main character, and to have her suddenly be the first killer and have her removed from the trial was pretty shit. I was pretty mad about that. I was like, oh shit, I get to play a main character in a Danganronpa game that I actually like. Just to point out, by the way, in Danganronpa 1 and 2, the main characters, in my opinion, are fucking awful. They're such boring tropes. I don't like either of them very much. It's the support cast that makes them strong. You know what I mean? It's the support cast that makes the games enjoyable for me. I would never list the main characters anywhere in my top 10 Danganronpa characters. Even in Ultra Despair Girls, She's so fucking. Komuro is so fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. I fucking Toko, whatever you want to call her. She carries that game, in my opinion. She was great in it. And it's all about the support cast for me. And that's not necessarily a terrible thing. Like, I can deal with playing like a fucking cliched, boring protagonist most of the time. But suddenly I was like, holy shit, this game's got an interesting protagonist that I'm interested to see develop as a person. And then she was dead inside the first, let's say, 7 hours, because the trial took up like half of that. So you know, she was dead, and I was pretty pissed, actually. I thought it was a pretty shit death as well. I guess the icing on the shit cake, though, the thing that, like, I was already annoyed by the controls, I was already annoyed by that happening. I guess the icing on the shit cake was the fact that we end up playing the fucking ultimate detective prick. Like, Keida, that's her name. Keida, the pianist, I really liked. Oh god, oh my god, like, Shuichi is pretty much everything I dislike in a lead to a thing embodied in the character. If it had been anybody except him, anybody, I don't care. I don't care if it was Ryomo, whatever his name was, the full weird, like, baby face looking guy. It could have been Kaito, it could have been Kokichi, could have been Kirumi. Can't remember the rest of their names, but you know what I mean. It could have been anyone on the fucking cast. Would have replaced the main character in Keida, and I've been happy. But unfortunately, it was the boring fucking prick ultimate detective Shuichi. And I know a lot of you do like him. I know of you. I find that character type just totally unrelatable and unlikable. And if I just started with him, I probably would have tolerated it and been like, oh, you know, I knew I was starting with a garbage character, but having a game sort of build up like this character for, I was like, oh yeah, I get to play as this chick, and she looks really fucking cool. You know what I mean? To have it sort of like baited away from me, was pretty annoying, to the point where I didn't want to play anymore. I haven't been genuinely so disappointed in the game's storyline ever, actually, I think, really. Like, I found the ending of Mass Effect 3 better than the first trial in this. That is something really annoying. I know I'm sure there'll be comments on this video like, well, the game is meant to make you feel despair. The game is meant to make you feel like, Pretzel's boofing, she's angry as well about this. The game's meant to make you feel despair. The game's meant to make you feel bum or whatever. But I just hated it. That twist ruined it for me, and being laboured with Shuichi after that ruined it for me completely. And I know that he's gonna use the death of her to, like, drive his character and make him more determined and all that fucking bollocks. And I was like, oh my fucking god, I hate this. I'm done. So that is why you won't see a playthrough of Danganronpa V3 from me on this channel. I gave up after the first trial. I'm sure there are amazing bits later on in the game. I'm sure there are bits that redeem itself. But I just can't bring myself to fucking play it, guys. I'm really sorry. But, you know, I fucking stopped doing this, like, just to like play games that make money a while ago, and I'm trying to play things that I enjoy and do things that I enjoy lately. And you know, obviously, it doesn't bring in the views it used to and that kind of thing. But, you know, Twitch is going really well. My Twitch has been really, really growing, and I'm really happy there and stuff. And I can play games that I enjoy, and I don't want to play... Pretzel, shut up! I'm working! And I want to... Oh, my God. my pup here is so naughty. I don't want to play through like 50 hours of a game that I don't want to play through. And I'm really sorry. I know that'll let some of you down and make you feel bum and stuff like that, but it's really, really unfortunate. That's what I'm going to have to do. So I hope you guys can understand. I know some of you are going to be pissed and be like, Binx, you're a fucking idiot in the comment section. He's the best character ever. You know, I would totally do him in the butt if I could. And I understand that's absolutely fine. But that is my final decision on Danganronpa V3, and I hope you guys can understand and respect that. And hopefully, if anyone asks, if you see people asking me, Minx, why aren't you playing this in the comments, which happens all the time, link them to this video. Just be like, here's this video where I explain to exactly why she isn't going to play it anymore, and I hope that clarifies that for you guys. I hope that makes it a bit more clear and a bit more, I don't know. I hope it makes sense. That's all I'm saying. I hope it makes a bit more sense to you guys. It might not be a reason that you guys agree with, but at least I hope that clarifies the point of what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me talk bollocks for the last 10 minutes. I hope you guys, you probably didn't enjoy, but you know, at least it might make some semblance of sense to you at least, why I feel the way I feel. So I'll see you guys later, and bye. Thanks very much for listening.